How's it going, everyone? We have a batch of new PlayStation Store deals that are live right now with the Remasters and Retro sale. Some of these games right up my alley when you're talking, some of these older titles that are in these collections and whatnot. Obviously, we haven't uploaded in a little bit, so we got a lot to catch up on. So you'll be seeing me talk about some of the other stuff staggering in over the course of the rest of the week. So trying to get back on track with that. But for now, let's talk this PlayStation Store sale because, as I said, some high-quality stuff is available right now. Right off the top, Bayonetta and Vanquish, the 10th anniversary bundle, is down to $15.99. I think that's a great price. Essentially $8 a pop. Like, these games are not the lengthiest games in the world, but they are both super fast-paced, enjoyable games. Vanquish especially is on the shorter side, and Vanquish is just, at some points, comedic at how over the top is. Obviously, with Platinum Games action titles, they're always a bit over the top. Vanquish just got, like, hilariously over the top with some of the stuff going on, but, yeah, both great games and definitely a good buy. Also see Last Remnant Remastered at $9.99. This originally came out on the Xbox 360 back in 2008. Was one of those weird releases where, for whatever reason, it never came out on the PlayStation 3. I think there may have been a PS3 version in the works, and then it got canceled or something like that. But it also dropped on PC. Never got a PlayStation release until this remastered version. And a big issue with Last Remnant on the 360 was from a technical standpoint. Obviously, those issues are alleviated with this version. Interesting battle style. Visuals are still relatively decent given it's a PS3 era game, or I should say a 360 era game, but nonetheless, $9.99. Decent pickup for that if you're looking for a little bit of a unique JRPG. However, go into it with your expectations a little tamed. I see Shadow Tactics, Blades of the Shogun, the game and the theme. That's $4.99. That's very good. Not a big fan of tactics games, as you guys probably know. However, I really like the setting of that game, and yeah, definitely one that I think can be accessible from that standpoint. And $5, I think, is a very good buy. Shenmue 1 and 2 down to $6. That's pretty good. Those games are just super, super dated. Like, Shenmue's a classic and was super ahead of its time in the Dreamcast days. However, if you go back and play it now, yeah, it's gonna show its age. So even with this, like, remastered collection, keep your expectations in line, if you do want to get into Shenmue. But Shenmue 1 and 2 definitely the stronger games over Shenmue 3. We got the Crash Bandicoot and Spyro trilogy, the bundle. That's $29.99. That's actually not that bad, all that considered. $15 a pop. Those games do hold up their price quite a bit. I believe we've seen these games separately a little bit cheaper. Like, Spyro Remastered was definitely at some point like $14, but still a good buy if you're looking to get into some classic platformers, and those are really, really solid remakes, so definitely worth a pickup there. We got the Doom Slayers collection. That includes Doom, Doom 2, Doom 3, and Doom 2016 for $15. Yeah, not a bad pickup. Obviously, I am very much a fan of Doom 2016. The older Doom games, I didn't grow up playing those games, so, my nostalgia for them isn't really there, but definitely a good collection there. Alan Wake Remastered is 33% off. It's down to $20.09. Not a bad price, however, ideally sub $20 at this stage of the game. Like, Alan Wake's a super short game. You do get the DLC with this remastered version. The remaster itself is fine. It's not like a blowaway remaster, but I loved Alan Wake back in the day. Like, don't get it twisted. I paid like top dollar for this game when it came out in 2010, and that was really the main issue with the game back then. Was it was a full price game, but it was only like 7 to 8 hours long. With the DLC, it is going to extend that experience a little bit, and if you want a single-player experience that's a little bit more to the point, I mean, Alan Wake's going to offer you that. I wasn't as crazy about the DLC as I was as the main game, so that is something to know. But $20 and change, okay price on that. A lot of lower key games are on sale as well. Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin is down to $45. You guys know my thoughts on that game. Like, Jack is hilarious as a main character, as he's, like, such an edgelord, but the game itself, I wouldn't be paying $45 for at this stage of the game, especially because I think on Gamefly you can get this for $35. Definitely didn't hate the game, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I would say wait a little bit longer to get that game. Around the $30 range, I think would be a quality price point of pay. Selling Bioshock Remastered standalone, yeah, just get the collection when that does go on sale. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game, complete edition, that's $4.94. That is a really good deal. I just really enjoyed that as a beat 'em up, and I'm not a Scott Pilgrim fan by any stretch of the imagination. Like, I never really just gave it a chance, but that game, I had a really good time with. So if you're looking for a fun beat 'em up, $4.94, not a bad pickup. Sniper Elite V2 Remastered is down to $3.49 for Plus subscribers. That's low-key a really good deal. Didn't like it as much as V3 or V4, but hey, if you want to go back and play that, that's not a bad deal. Catherine Full Body for $9.99 is definitely a good buy. I thought the initial $50 price point was a little bit too high, but at $9.99, I think that's definitely worth it. It is a super zany and wacky game, so know what you're getting yourself into. Definitely would not recommend that game to be like your first entry into Japanese video games, but nonetheless, at this point, if you guys are watching our channel, you probably have played at least a few Japanese games at this point, and Catherine Full Body has quite a bit of replayability. The puzzle gameplay is what it is, like, it's not bad, but narratively, I think the game was super engaging. So $9.99 for that, pretty good. Castle Crashers Remastered is $7.49. Like, bro, I love me Castle Crashers. It's one of my, like, games that I can always go back to and have a great time with it. You got a couple of friends. It's just a very fun time. $7.49 is always going to be a bit pricey for me, just because, you know, this game did come out back on the 360 in 2010, and on PC it regularly goes on sale for like $3 and change, so, you know, we're complaining about $3 and change right now, but that's kind of what we do here. But yeah, this doesn't get cheaper, and $7.49 is kind of that price you always see it at when it does go on sale. So if you want a fun co-op game, I mean, I imagine a lot of you guys have played Castle Crashers at this point. But, yeah, if you haven't, get a couple friends to pick it up as well, and you'll have a great time with that. Definitely worthwhile. Assassin's Creed Rogue Remastered, $9.89. In my opinion, one of the more underrated Assassin's Creed games. Just a very good game. Not as good as AC4, but it's reminiscent of a lot of AC4's aspects. Mega Man Zero and ZX Legacy Collection, 1979. Great collection. It's obviously, you're getting Game Boy Advance and DS games there, so, you know, very much a throwback, but you get 6 games, 0, 1 through 4, challenging games, ZX and ZX Advent, which might be 2 of the most underrated Mega Man games out of, like, every Mega Man game. Those games are just really good, and I think they were gonna do a 3rd game, but never came to fruition. Super unfortunate. But yeah, those games are super underrated, and would definitely recommend that collection. Legacy Collection, that being Mega Man X Legacy Collection and Legacy Collection 2, are $9.99 a pop. Most people would probably say Legacy Collection 1 is the better one. Legacy Collection 2, like me, Mega Man X5, of course. X6, I didn't hate as much as some people. X7, I definitely didn't hate as much as some people. Like, people spewed vitriol towards the game, maybe rightfully so, but nonetheless. And then X8 was aight as well, so you can check out those. State of Mind, $1.99, super, like, trippy game from a visual standpoint. Interesting, not perfect, but I remember having a good time with that game. So it's $2 if you want to try something a little bit unique. State of Mind is something worthwhile to check out. Far Cry 3 Classic Edition, $9.89. Mega Man 11, $14.99. AC Ezio Collection, $11.99. Obviously, that's gonna be a buy that I recommend. AC2 Trilogy is fantastic. What else we got? Metro 2033 Redux is $2.99. I mean, if you just want to get 2033 and see what Metro is all about, then you can pick up Last Light sometime down the line when that goes on sale standalone. Dishonored Definitive Edition for $7.99 is actually low-key a really good deal, just because we've been seeing it go down to $9.99 a lot recently. So $7.99 is pretty decent. It went down to $5.99, I think, in November of last year, so it's been quite a while. So $8, not a bad buy for that, in my opinion. Alien Nation, $4.99. That's another fun time. Rogue Galaxy, $7.49. Another underrated PS2 era JRPG done by Level 5. Valkyria Chronicles Remastered at $8. Wild Arms 3 at $7.49. So you guys got the deal. There's a ton of deals available here. Some stuff that's right up my alley. Oh, gotta give a mention to Wipeout Omega Collection. Just saw that at $7.99. That's an excellent deal if you want an arcade racer. I mean, there's a reason why people clamor for a new Wipeout game. I don't know if that's going to happen, but some great arcade racers, and one of the better VR components to it as well. Resogun's also $7.49. That was a good launch title. Honestly, like, it was like the highest rated PS4 launch title, which was kind of funny, but hey, it deserved it. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Again, trying to play catch up a little bit here. We still got the other sales to cover. So much news been trickling out and so much to cover. And yeah, getting back into the swing of things. But let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you're picking anything up, you can mention it down there. As always, thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.